Now then, so this is my Christmas tree. It looks okay, doesn't it? Did I fluff the branches out as much as I needed to? No. Got fed up of fluffing. Anyway, but it's still missing something, isn't it? It's just not quite there yet. And I keep saying this. The ribbon. I want to try to do the ribbon thing. Now, do I realize that this could be done by a professional or somebody that's very crafty? Yes. And do I realize I'm not? Definitely. However, we're going to give it a go together. So, I've been onto Amazon and I got some of this ribbon. Cheap. I think this was £8 or something. So we're going to try to put some ribbon on this tree together. How exciting. Hey, when you're 44, little things are very exciting. It said wide. I wanted wide, but that's too wide, isn't it? Ugh, why can't I measure? Why don't I look at measurements? Should we cut that in half, y'all? Or should we just sort of try to bunch it up? What do we think? Now, I have watched a bit of a tutorial. This girl doing one, and she showed how she did it. It's not like you think, or it might be how you think because you know how to do it. I don't. Do we try to leave it that big, or do we cut it in half? Let's cut it in half. So I cut it in half very evenly. Now we're gonna attempt to wrap. Are we ready? Who has ribbon on their tree? Who knows how to do it? Can you all see? Do you want to come closer? Right, I'll bring you closer, fine. Right, here we are. Okay. So I'm gonna go for an area that's a bit sparse. Right? We're going to sort of, and I think you're meant to do it sort of, you don't want to go like that, do you? Am I doing it? Hang on. Now listen, I know you're supposed to do it before the ornaments, y'all, but I'm not doing that. I'm not taking all these down. I'm not taking them all down. Right, let's try to, we'll go in between the ornaments. Yeah? Hang on. Let's get this sort of, no, I'm just wrapping it. I feel like I'm saran wrapping it to throw it in the bin. It's not right, is it? What's that look like? What's that look like, y'all? That's horrible, isn't it? Hang on, let me look at her video again, hang on. Okay, I've seen another technique. You cut the strips. The ribbon doesn't go all the way around. That's an illusion. Nene, you've been in this tree. I can see missing ornaments. She's taken it in y'all might already know this. She's done it in strips, like short strips. And it just gives the illusion that it's wrapped. And then you want to place these, yeah, in diagonal or whatever. So let's try to do that now. The ornaments being on is gonna mess me up, isn't it? You just literally place, yeah? I'm just telling y'all like I know, and I don't have a clue what's going on. Kind of do this in and out kind of motion. How's that look, y'all? Is that sort of it? And then the next one go that way. Let's try the next strip. If I pull this off with the ornaments on, that's going to be a feat, isn't it? That's going to be impressive. So let's try to go that way, shall we? Yo, am I going to pull this off? I'm going to try to make it like ribbony, do you know what I mean? hang on. So that's something not right about that. Hang on. That's two. Hang on. That wants to be higher, doesn't it? How does that look, y'all? I've gone higher there. How does that look? That's not as bad as I thought, you know? It's not that great though, is it? Let's compare it to the other one. Merry Christmas.